Welcome to beautiful Wilburton, Oklahoma, here in the foothills of the Kiamichi Mountains. We're on day number 4 for the Sunbelt Classic, 25th annual Sunbelt Classic. And starting us off is Dylan McKee for Colorado. First game of the morning, our 11:30 game, is Oklahoma Blue versus Colorado. Dylan McKee's gets them started off with a hit between shortstop and third base. So McKee gets on base. Mikey Lunsford is your pitcher for the Oklahoma Gold. Up to bat now is Aiden Smith for Colorado. Aiden Smith, second baseman for the Colorado team. Aiden Smith out of Mountain Vista High School. He's 5'9", 150-pound incoming senior. 4.0 GPA. Runner goes, and throw not there in time as McGee will steal second. 1-1 to count on Smith. We welcome you back. Like I said, for day number 4, we will be out here today. We have 4 games today and then 5 games tomorrow beginning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Sweeping swing and pokes it over third baseman's head. Aiden Smith will get on base, advance McKee to third, and that brings up Ethan O'Donnell. O'Donnell playing center field for Colorado. Wearing number 11 jersey. He's out of Regis High School. Now, last night, Oklahoma Blue lost to Arizona. Lost to Arizona and Mississippi in back-to-back games. And then Colorado earlier in the day lost to Missouri 5-2. First pitch strike on O'Donnell. Fouls this one back out of play. Runner was on his move to second. Starting to warm up out here at the ballpark. Partly cloudy out here at Wilburton at the Eastern Oklahoma State Junior College. Fouls this one out of play also is O'Donnell. Fouled off once again. 0-2 the count on O'Donnell. The Eastern Oklahoma baseball coaching staff and ball players, handful of them, have been out here working the fields all morning. We got here about 10 o'clock, and they've been working the fields ever since to get it game ready. A lot of games being played on this turf. Slaps one left field, got a chance to drop, and it will go foul, however. But as much rain as we have had, it rained Thursday night, Friday morning, Saturday night, and Sunday morning. And considering all the rain we have had, the field is in tremendous shape. So hats off to Eastern Oklahoma State College for doing a good job on the field. Poked that one, tried to get it between first base and the foul line, and it drifted foul. So Ethan O'Donnell for Colorado, still up to bat. Trying to pick off Smith on first. Lunsford showed up yesterday. Trying to get the runner at second, then at home, and unsuccessful, as McKee will come and score. So he steals home as Smith will advance all the way to third. Colorado has 1 run on 2 hits. Wind certainly picked up here. It was windy last night. Wind picked up last night, and it's carried over today. This one shot to first base, going to tag out at first, and no runner going home. So O'Donnell will be thrown out at first. Brings up Bryce Parsons. Bryce Parsons wearing number 12 out of Regis High School as well, as 5'11", 190, and he has signed letter of intent to go to Air Force. Pitch is low inside. Parsons playing right field this game for Colorado. Pitch outside. 2-0 the count. Got the corner, so 1-2 is the count. Excuse me, 2-1. Blooper drops right in front of left fielder, and Aiden Smith will jog in for another run. So Parsons get on base, pick up an RBI. And brings up number 17, Owen Best. Best, your catcher today for Colorado. Best out of Regis High School as well, 3.8 GPA. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Runner going, and throw there in time, and gets him going to second. So Parsons thrown out going to second, trying to steal second. So that leaves no one on base now. Colorado with a 2-run lead, the top of the first. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now the count on Best. Put this one into play. Shortstop calls it. Nope, third baseman calls it. Oh, and drops the ball. So an error will be placed on the third baseman as he drops the ball. And that will put Best on first. It looks like he lost his balance as he was falling backwards and just lost it. Brings up Dylan Hupfer. Hupfer is playing left field. He's out of Rocky Mountain High School, 5'10", 170. Tries to put this one in play, fouled off. One and one to count on Hupfer. One and two the count now on Hupfer. Like I said, Hupfer's out of Rocky Mountain High School in Colorado. Shout out to all the Rocky Mountain folks. Runner going. Pitch is high over his head. Best will advance to second, get out of a force. Hupfer now with a 2-2 count on him. 2-0 count, excuse me. 2-2. Okay, it is a 2-2 count. My compadre up here in the press box is trying to throw me curveballs already. This will bring up a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hopper tries to put this one in play, fouls out, back out of play. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bouncer down to first base. And first baseman Roberts has it. Tags the base, and that will end top of the first inning as Colorado gets 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 runner left on base and 1 error. We head to the bottom of the first. Coming up top of the order will be Carver, LaValle, and Odell. Folks, stick around. Lots more action to come. First game of the afternoon or the morning of the Sunbelt Classic, brought to you by Canadian Telephone and Bravado Wireless. We'll be right back after these messages. Bottom of the first inning, coming up is Jet Carver, number 13, playing center field for the Oklahoma Blue. Carver out of LaFleur High School, just not too far away from here. And then on deck is Manny LaValle. LaValle playing third base for the Oklahoma Blue, and LaValle is out of Ada. First pitch inside. Pitcher for Colorado is Kyle Kahn out of Thunder Ridge High School. Nice little looper to center field by Carver. So Carver will get on base. Brings up Manny LaValle. LaValle playing third base from Ada High School, Ada, Oklahoma. Kahn trying to keep Carver honest on first base. Pitch high, ball. Caught the corner. 1-1 now the count. Just over the outstretched arm of the pitcher. Second baseman has a double play opportunity out at second. Double play accomplished. That brings up Charles Odell. Odell playing left field today for Oklahoma. Wearing number 11 out of Rattan, Oklahoma. First pitch to Odell is a strike. Second pitch low. 1-1 to count. That one plunked Odell on top of the head, and he will take a base on ball or take first base after being hit by a pitch. That brings up Hayden Robertson. Robertson playing shortstop for Oklahoma Blue, wearing jersey 27, Ala Ulaga. It's an Ulaga Mustang. Fly ball, right fielder trying to track it. He does, and that will be out number 3 as Robertson flies out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no errors. For Oklahoma, as we head to the top of the second. Whew, trying to speed ahead. Top of the second, coming up for Colorado will be Thompson, Tarango, and Lippo. Stick around, folks. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to the 25th annual Sunbelt Classic here in Wilburton, Oklahoma.
ignoring calls from your in-laws?
Again?
That's a bold move.
Hey, Karen.
Ignoring other carriers and switching to Bravado?
Sorry, I can't
Now
talk right
that's
now.
a
I'm going
bolder
through a-
move. Get $500 off when you sign up for the Premium Unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to the Sunbelt Classic. Featuring some of the best ball players from around the country. Up to bat now is Jacob Thompson. Thompson, your first baseman for Colorado this game. Thompson wearing number 14. He's out of Regis High School. Two and one should be the count, I believe. I could be wrong. Yeah, 2-1. 2-1's the count. Outside, 3-1 now the count. 3 balls, 1 strike on Thompson. Lunsford still your pitcher. Pitch outside, and that would be ball 4 as Thompson will take his base. That's the first walk for Lunsford. Brings up Sergio Tarango. Tarango playing shortstop for the Colorado Ball Club. Wearing number 7 out of Padre High School. Lunsford tries to pick off Thompson on first. Once again, trying to get Thompson. Pitch high, outside. Ball 1. Called strike, 1-1, and Thompson advances over to second, so he gets out of the force. Strike number 2 called. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Tarango. Punched him out. So Tarango will go have a seat for the first out of top of the second. Lunsford picks up his first strikeout. Brings up Garrett Lippold, wearing jersey number 9, playing DH today. Lippold out of Grandview High School, 3.5 GPA. Got in the inside corner, strike number 1 called. Slaps it down, foul territory, down left field line. 0-2 the count. Foul ball down towards first base. So Lippold battles up there. Puts this one in play. Third baseman backs the runner up and gets Lippold at first. Now we'll be back up to the top of the order for Dylan McKee be coming back up. McKee has a hit and a scored run. He scored the top of the first. 2 outs. McKee up to bat. McKee, your third baseman for Colorado. Out of Smoky Hill High School, is 5'8", 155. Chopper to shortstop, picks it up, and routine throw and out. That'll be out number 3. That will end the top of the second inning. Colorado with no hits, 1 man left on base, no errors, no runs. Brings up for Oklahoma, Rubik, Roberts, and O'Grady will be coming up. The bottom of the second here. Kahn still your pitcher. First pitch is a ball, called ball on Jack Rubik. Rubik wearing 33 for the Oklahoma Gold and playing DH today. Rubik is out of Oklahoma Christian School. Two one to count on Rubik. Batting in the 5-hole. 2-2 now the count. Back at the pitcher, nearly took Kahn's head off. Rubik said, take that, Kahn. I want to hit the ball back at you, make you like it. Rubik gets on base with a shot back up the gut. Brings up Jace Roberts wearing jersey number 15, playing first base for the Oklahoma Blue. Jace Roberts out of Tulsa. He is a NOAA student, which is a homeschool. And a shot right over a jumping third baseman. Rubik's going to come all the way to third and has a stand-up third base as Roberts has a stand-up double. So a great shot for Rubik, or a great shot for Roberts to get a double and moves Rubik around to third base. So with no outs, Colin O'Grady comes up. O'Grady playing second base for the Oklahoma Blue. O'Grady out of Bing, Oklahoma, and has runners in scoring position. So if O'Grady can put the ball in play, he should be able to score one at least. First pitch is outside and be called a ball. Two pitches, two balls. That one right down the pipe. 2 balls, 1 strike. Slaps this one to shortstop. Shortstop should have him at first, and he does, but that will score Rubik. Rubik comes in to score for Oklahoma. Advances Roberts to third. I'll bring up Caden Repass. First pitch is a strike. Back to the shortstop. Shortstop gobbles it up and has him at first. Roberts will score. Repass picks up an RBI. That brings up Colton McCutcheon. McCutcheon wearing number 25 and out of Oologah. He's playing right field today. First pitch will be a strike on McCutcheon. Swing and a miss, so an 0-2 now the count on McCutcheon. Bouncer back to pitcher, has it. So ground out to pitcher. That'll be out number 3. Oklahoma with 2 hits, no man left on base, no errors, and 2 runs. Be heading to the top of the 3rd inning. Coming up for Colorado will be Smith, O'Donnell, and Parsons. Folks, we'll take a quick commercial break.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back. Games brought to you by Canadian Telephone and Bravado Wireless. We appreciate you watching. Be sure and comment below where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Like and share the video, and like our Facebook page. Up to bat right now, it's number 5, Aiden Smith. Last time up, Aiden got on base with a shot to left field, scored a run later. Now he has a 1-1 count on him. Two and 1 to count. Smith tries this one down left field line, or third base line, won't go. Shot right over shortstop's head, same place, or nearly the same place he put it last time. So Smith will get on base. It brings up Ethan O'Donnell. O'Donnell ground out to first base last time up. O'Donnell is playing center field for your Colorado team. Outside pitch, trying to get the runner on second, and will not get him. So Smith will move over to second. Donald has a 1-2 count on him. Right back at the pitcher, and Lunsford able to dodge it. Runner's going to come around, and scoring will be Aiden Smith. So O'Donnell picks up an RBI. Brings in Smith from second. Lunsford almost loses a toe out of that ordeal. Pitcher for Oklahoma. Brings up Bryce Parsons. Last time up, Parsons was caught going to second on a force, but he does have an RBI. So Parsons is 1 for 1 from the plate. Bryce Parsons out of Regis is signed with Air Force. Runner going, and bad throw by the catcher. That will move O'Donnell all the way over to third after a throw by the catcher that was off. So O'Donnell completely out of any force opportunities. 2-0 count on Parsons. Outside pitch. And ball 4 as Parsons will take his base. Brings up Owen Best. Last time up, Best reached, but on a error, third baseman dropped a fly ball. Check swing doesn't go. Coming up next will be the Oklahoma Gold versus Tennessee. That's our 2 o'clock game out here at Wilburton. And if you're unfamiliar with Wilburton, Google it up and Google up Roberts Cave, Oklahoma. Strike, and attempted to throw out the man going to second, which was Parsons. Was cut off by the second baseman. Fly ball, right field, right fielder backpedaling and off the wall. Ricochets off the stone wall, back out to the shallow right. And Best will have a stand-up triple and a 2-run RBI to go with that. As Parsons will score, as will O'Donnell. So Colorado now up 5-2 with 3 runs in this inning alone and no outs. Coming up is Dylan Hupfer. Hupfer, last time up, ground out to first base. Shot between first and second. Hupfer will get on and will score Best. That'll bring up Jacob Thompson. Last time up, Thompson took a base on balls. First pitch, a strike. Jacob Thompson out of Regis High School. A lot of kids on the Colorado team out of Regis. Shot to shortstop, and shortstop will have the fly ball. So that will be the first out, and that will bring up Sergio Tarango. Tarango struck out last time up. Tarango flies out to shortstop, so that would be 2 outs now on Colorado. They've got a couple runs. Say a couple runs. They've scored 4 runs in this inning, but the last 2 batters have flown out to the shortstop. That'll bring up Garrett Lippold. Lippold ground out to third base last time up. And as I'm looking at my scorebook, trying to get, they just got Hupfer stealing second. So that will be out number 3. As Colorado has 4 hits, no men left on base, no errors, and 4 runs to the top of the third. As we head to the bottom of the third, bringing up will be Oklahoma coming up to bat. It'll be Carver, LaValle, and Odell. Welcome back to action here at the Sunbelt Classic here in beautiful Wilburton, Oklahoma. Up to bat is Jet Carver out of LaFleur. Last time up, Carver was caught up in a double play after he got on base with a hit. So Carver is 1 for 1 from the plate. Fouls this one back out behind the catcher. 1-2 the count. Worked it up to a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That will send Carver on ball 4 down to first base. First pitch strike, 0-1 to count on LaValle. LaValle hit into the double play last time up. Trying to keep Carver honest over on first. Chopper, shortstop has it. Double play opportunity out at second and can't make the grab at first. So a flip over to second baseman will get Carver out. And LaValle will get on a fielder's choice. Be out number 1. Brings up Charles Odell. Last time Odell was hit in the helmet by a pitch. So 1 out. Oklahoma trying to get a rally going here. Down 6-2 here at the bottom of the 3rd. Two and 0 the count. Charles Odell out of Rattan High School. Just not too terribly far from here. Inside pitch. 3-0 now. Caught in the corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Kahn trying to battle back. Fly ball. Second baseman trying to track it down. Got a good run on it. Bounces in, fair play. Right fielder tried to get him at second. Can't make the throw. So somehow Odell gets it to drop inside of fair territory. Will advance LaValle over to second. You see a shot of him there on second base, LaValle. That'll bring up Hayden Robertson. Last time up, Robertson flew out to right field. Fouls this one back out of play. Lands in the swampland back behind first base. 0-1 to count. Oh, and 2 now the count. Driving ball, center field. Center fielder calls it and has a sliding grab. As Robertson will fly out to center field. That'll be out number 2. Brings up Jack Rubik. Rubik last time up had a hit to center field. Scored a run. So runners on first and second for Rubik, the designated hitter. Rubik out of the Oklahoma Christian School. Inside, 1-1 now the count. One and 2 now the count on Rubik. Foul ball, so 0-2, or excuse me, 1-2 still the count. Foul ball once again, 1-2 remains the count. Beautiful day out here in Wilburton, Oklahoma. If you're down here visiting with us, maybe you need something for your phone or tablet, need a new case perhaps, need a Wi-Fi door lock, maybe you need a new phone. Pitch was high, 2-2 now the count. Or maybe you need you left your car charger in the hotel room. Check out our store in McAllister. Put in play between second and third. Runner's going to come around. That's LaValle's going to come around and misplayed the ball in the outfield. LaValle will score. Odell will move over to third, and sliding in head first, Rubik gets a double. So he has a one-run RBI double. That brings up Jace Roberts. Roberts last time up had a shot to left field and was able to get on and scored a run also. So one run scored here by Oklahoma, the bottom of the third. Roberts, your Tulsa Noah homeschool athlete. But as I was saying, be sure and check out our store in McAllister. Foul ball should be back out of play, and it is. So it'll be 0-2 the count on Roberts. Check out our store in McAllister. It's right beside Walmart, or right in front of Walmart. And we have not only phones, but phone accessories, pop sockets, new cases, chargers, wireless accessories, Bluetooth accessories, Bluetooth speakers, wireless door locks, all kinds of neat stuff. Another foul ball by Roberts. Even if you're just curious of who we are, since we've been bringing you these games since Friday, go stop by our store in McAllister. Or as always, check us out at BravadoWireless.com. Being a proud sponsor of the Sunbelt Classic. So Roberts, the last three pitches, he has fouled off back out of play. Got to have a conversation with Roberts before the game, talking about him being a homeschool athlete. Our own Nate Overton, our media director, is homeschool. And I asked him if he gets teased and joked around about being valedictorian of his class. Shot over second base. Drops in to center field. Runner coming home, and bad throw, and will score. So Roberts, with a hit to center field, will have a two-run RBI as he scores Rubik and Odell. So Rubik and Odell will score to tie it, to bring it within one, and this is with 2 outs. This brings up Colin O'Grady. Last time O'Grady ground out to shortstop, but he did have an RBI. So Roberts is on first. Now O'Grady is out of Bing High School. O'Grady will foul this one out of play. 0-1 to count. Roberts going and gets second. He's going to try to take third on the bad throw, and Roberts has got some speed for a tall kid. So Roberts still not only second, but still third. O'Grady at the plate has a 1-1 count. Kahn is still your pitcher. Number 13 for Colorado. O'Grady pops this one up. First baseman easily has it, and that will retire that. Bottom of the third, as Oklahoma gets 3 hits, 1 man left on base, no errors, and 3 runs. Coming up, be top of the fourth. Colorado coming up will be Lippold, McKee, and Smith. Folks, we'll take a commercial break and be right back after a word from our sponsor.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Double dipping that spicy guac? That's a bold move. Dipping into the ultimate discount on your unlimited wireless plan? Now that's a bolder move. Sign up for the basic unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
Welcome back to Wilburton, Oklahoma. For the 25th annual Sunbelt Classic, coming up for Colorado will be Lippold, McKee, and Smith. Lippold is your designated hitter for Colorado. Pitch is high. A little chin music there. Two and 0 the count. Pitch outside, and Lippold will take base on balls. He will travel down to first, and that will bring up Dylan McKee. McKee last time up ground out to shortstop, but before that he got a hit with a shot between shortstop and third. So he is 1 for 2 with 1 run scored on this game. Pitch outside. First pitch will be a ball. And this will bring a visit from the Oklahoma Blue coach. Has a chat with Lunsford. here. Tennessee has shown up. They're in the background in the batting cage. You can hear the pings off the bats. Pitch down the pipe. Lunsford has a 1-1 count on McKee. Bunt. Lunsford has it. It's going to flip it to first base. Has him at first. Lippold will advance. Advance to second. That brings up Aiden Smith. Last time up, Aiden Smith. Actually, Smith has gone 2 for 2 and 2 runs. So both times he's poked it into the outfield. Shot just over second baseman's head. Coming around will be Lippold, and he's going to score. So Lippold will score as Smith has now gone 3 for 3. 2 runs and an RBI for Smith so far. Ethan O'Donnell comes up next. O'Donnell is 1 for 2 from the plate. Has an RBI and a run scored. Last time up, he got on base and scored a run. So Colorado extends their lead to 7-5. Oh, we do have a pinch hitter coming in. That's number 6. That is Aaron Locks. So Locks comes in as a pinch hitter for O'Donnell. Aaron Locks out of Rocky Mountain High School. One to count on Locks. Fouls this one back towards us. Runner going and high throw. Second baseman has to climb the ladder to go get it, but in the meantime, struck out Locks. This will be out number 2 and be Lunsford's second strikeout. Brings up Bryce Parsons. Aiden Smith advanced to second on the steal. Parsons is 1 for 1 and a walk and a run scored and an RBI. First pitch, a strike. Pitch outside. Oh, caught the corner. Strike number 2 there on Parsons. Pitch high outside. Owen Best is on deck. Best has reached base twice, once on error, and second time a shot against the wall as a 2-run RBI and a run scored. This one high fly ball, center fielder, right fielder, both converging. Right fielder has it, and so he will fly out to right field. That will end top of the 4th inning. Colorado scores 1. Colorado scores 1 on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. No errors. Heading to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back to the Sunbelt Classic. 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic presented by Bravado Wireless and Canadian Telephone. First pitch. To Caden, repass is a strike. Repass tries to rope this one down left field, doesn't go, goes foul. Last time up, repass grounded out to shortstop and had an RBI in the process. So repass trying to get Oklahoma on. That won't work as he strikes out. That's the first strikeout by Kahn. That'll bring up Colton McCutcheon. McCutcheon, first pitch is outside for him. Got the corner, 2-1 now the count. Fouls this one off. 2-2 now the count. Struck him out on the outside corner. McCutcheon just looked like, what the heck just happened? Kahn, 2 consecutive strikeouts, so Kahn has came to play in the bottom of the 4th. Back up to the top of the order, Jet Carver coming up. Carver is 1 for 1 and a base on balls. Shot to center field, and it will drop right in front of center fielder. So Carver gets on. What a great grab by the left fielder as LaValle flies out to the left field. No hits. One hit, one runner left on base, no errors, no runs for Oklahoma. As we head to the top of the 5th inning, coming up is Best, Hupfer, and Thompson. Stick around, folks. We'll show you some commercials from Bravado Wireless. We'll be right back after these messages to the 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic. Welcome back to the 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic. Gifts are a great thing, folks. First pitch, strike to Best. Best gets hold of this one. Right fielder is not going to catch that one. Best goes yard, 335 feet plus. Best has just hit a home run. Solo shot for Colorado. That adds another run to their total. They're now up 8-5. That'll bring up Dylan Hupfer. Hupfer is 0 for 2, but he's 1 for 2 and an RBI. He got on base last time by hitting a shot to right field. Slaps this one. The shortstop comes up throwing. Gets him. Grounds out the shortstop for Hupfer. Strike number 1 on Hupfer. 0-1 to count. On Thompson. One on 1 to count now on Thompson. Pitch outside. Thompson out of Regis High School, 3.5 GPA. Two and two the count on Thompson. Make that 3-2 now. Ball 4, and Thompson will take his base. That brings up number 7, Sergio Tarango. Tarango struck out once and flew out to shortstop, so he's 0 for 2 from the plate. First pitch strike on Tarango. Ooh, close to getting him on first. Thompson got back just in time as Lunsford's trying to pick him off at first. Here we are, top of the 5th. Colorado is up 8-5. So Oklahoma needs to hold Colorado here. Pitch on the outside corner and called ball, though. Lunsford trying to keep Thompson honest over on first. Folks, don't forget to like and share us. Strike number 2. Like and share us, and be sure and comment. Let us know where you're from. Who you're rooting for, what team you're rooting for, what player you're rooting for. Outside. Ball 2, so it'll be 2-2 is the count. Fouls this one back out of play. 2-2 remains the count. Fly ball caught in right field. So that would be out number 2. Brings up Garrett Lippold. And he's a designated hitter. Last time up, hit a base on balls and scored a run. First time up, he ground out to third base. One and one now the count on Lippold. strokes this one down, and it's going to drop right in front of the left fielder. That will advance Thompson to second. Bring back to the top of the order is Dylan McKee. McKee is 1 for 3. He has a ground out to the pitcher and ground out to shortstop. But in the first inning, he had a shot past short and third base, got on and then scored. First pitch called strike. Second pitch in the dirt. 1-1 now the count. Inside corner, strike number 2. 1-2 now the count. Lunsford is at 89 pitches now. Puts this one in play, and it's going to drop right inside left field line. That'll score 1. And McKee will have a stand-up double, 1-run RBI. That scores Thompson and brings Lippold all the way around to third. It brings up Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith is 3 for 3 today with 2 runs and an RBI. And this calls for a conference on the mound. Haven't seen anybody working out in the bullpen, so if he does pull, he'll have to pull from someone that's already out there, and he does. So Lunsford will come out. Let's see who your new pitcher is. Number 4, and that's Colin O'Grady. So O'Grady will come in top of the 5th. O'Grady comes in top of the 5th. Two outs. He'll face Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith has gone 3 for 3 from the plate. So Smith has done well. New pitcher for the Oklahoma Ball Club, and that is O'Grady. So he moves over for Lunsford. Comes in with 2 outs. Faces a batter that is 3 for 3, and right now he has a 1-1 count on him. That batter is Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith has had a very good game. Two and one to count. Three and one now the count on Smith. Smith, as I mentioned, has gone 3 for 3. And that will send Smith down to first base. Now bases are loaded. 2 outs for Colorado. Up now is Aaron Locks. Locks last time up struck out. He came in top of the 4th. Swing and a miss on the first one. One and one to count on Locks. Pitch is high. 2 and 1 now, the count on Locks. Fouls this one up back past our cameraman above us. Two and two the count. Grady check signs. Struck him out. So O'Grady comes in and strikes out, walks 1, strikes out 1. Two runs for Colorado. 3 hits, 3 runners left on base, no errors. Now we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Set to come up for Oklahoma is Odell, Robertson, and Rubik. Folks, stick around as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. So as you can see there, Odell ground out to shortstop. This brings up Hayden Robertson. Robertson is 0 for 2 from the plate. Flew out last time up to center field. Jack Rubik up to bat as Robertson takes his base at first. Trying to pick off, and the ball gets away from first baseman. Robertson will move around to second. Strike one on Rubik. Now, last time up, Rubik's gone 2 for 2, 2 runs and an RBI, and he is your DH for Oklahoma. Strike number 2 called on him now. Kahn still the pitcher for Colorado. Rubik fouls this one out. Pitch outside, 1-2 now. Shot to second base. Second baseman gobbles it up. Should have him at first, and he does. So Rubik grounds out to second base. Brings up Jace Roberts. Now Robertson advances over to third. Hayden Robertson advances out of Ulagal. This brings up Jace Roberts out of Tulsa, Noah. And he is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Struck him out, got him watching as Jace Roberts gets punched out, and that's Kahn's third strikeout of the game. One hit, 1 runner left on base. No errors as Oklahoma doesn't score any. Colorado leads 9-5 as we head to the top of the 6th. Folks, stick around. More action to come here at the 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Ignoring calls from your in-laws?
Again?
That's a bold move.
Hey, Karen.
Ignoring other carriers and switching to Bravado?
Sorry, I can't
Now
talk right
that's
now.
a
I'm going
bolder
through a-
move. Get $500 off when you sign up for the Premium Unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back. Up to bat for Colorado is Parsons. Bryce Parsons out of Regis High School. One count on Parsons. Slaps one over into the alley between left and center. Parsons is going to stretch it to a double, and he will go in sliding safely. Now we'll bring up Owen Best. Last time up, Best had a solo shot home run over right field fence. Best has gone 2 for 2 from the plate. He reached on an error earlier in the game. Pitch outside on Best. One on one to count on Best. Best fouls this one off back down by the batting cages. Colorado up 9-5. Folks, be sure and like and share our video, like and share our page. Give us a comment, let us know where you're from. Two and two the count on Best. O'Grady, your new pitcher, came in top of the fifth, or midway through the fifth, excuse me, bottom of the last quarter of the fifth, let's say that. Pitch outside. 3-2. struck him out, got him watching. So that's O'Grady's second strikeout. Dylan Hupfer coming up for Colorado. Hupfer is 1 for 3 and has an RBI in the third inning. Last time up, he ground out to shortstop. Back to the pitcher. Second baseman went to grab. Great snag, but unable to come up with the dig on first base. So a shot back up to second baseman, and first baseman unable to come up with the dig on that one. Hupfer will get a double out of it, but will score Parsons. That'll bring up Jacob Thompson. Last time up, Thompson walked. He's got 2 walks on the game and flew out to shortstop in the third inning. Strike number 1 called on Thompson, 1-1 to count. Pitch outside. 2-1 to count. Colorado leads 10-5, 1 out here at the top of the 6th inning. First game of the day. This is our 11:30 game. Coming up next, our 2 o'clock game is Oklahoma Gold versus Tennessee. Strike number 2 on Thompson. Ball gets away from the catcher, up against the wall, can't find it. Runner's going to come all the way around from second and score. Heads up move by Hupfer. Good base running by the young man from Colorado. So a pass ball, and runner advances from second all the way to home. Hupfer out of Rocky Mountain High School. So that clears the base pass. 1 out. Thompson now just trying to get on base for himself. 11-5 now the score. And Thompson take a base on balls. This is his 3rd time Thompson has walked. Brings up Sergio Tarango. Tarango has flown out the last 2 times out and struck out the first time. So Tarango is 0 for 3 from the plate. Trango pops one up. First baseman Roberts trying to track it down and bounce off the dugout. Trying to pick off Thompson on first. Pitch is low. 1-1 to count on Tarango. Shot, center field. Center fielder on his horse and has it. And that will send Thompson back to first. Be out number 2. Out number 2 brings up Garrett Lippold. Lippold last time up got on base, and he is 1 for 2 from the plate with a base on balls and a run scored. First pitch will be a strike on him. Swing and a foul ball, or tip ball rather. So 0-2 now the count on Lippold. Now last time he had a shot to left field that got him on base. Foul ball back against the fence. 0-2. Runner going. Lippold doesn't swing. Throw was there, but off. So I guess technically the throw wasn't there. So Thompson will advance. Oklahoma catcher struggling a bit, getting the ball to second base. Wind starting to way pick up here. Lippold with a 2-2 count on him. Nice shot down left field. It's going to bounce past left fielder. Can't get the grab. It's going to score a run. Lippold's going to go for 2 and will hold up at second. So a 1-run stand-up double. And that will score Thompson as Colorado extends their lead 12-5. And this will bring a visit to the mound. And it looks like we will have a pitching change. Back to action. Jet Carver is your new pitcher for Oklahoma Blue. Carver comes out of right field. At bat, his top of the order is Dylan McKee. McKee slaps one over in front of the right fielder. Lippold's going to score. So McKee will get an RBI single. That'll stretch the lead to 13-5 by Colorado. Brings up Aiden Smith. Inside pitch on Smith. 1-1 count on Smith. Two and one now. Fouled this one off down left field line, so 2-2 now the count. Pitch is low. 3-2 now the count. Punched him out, so Carver comes in and gets his first strikeout and will end that inning. But the bleeding has happened. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth. Colorado scores 4 in that inning on 1, 2, 3 hits. 1 runner left on base and 1 error. Colorado leads 13-5 as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Coming up is O'Grady, Repass, and McCutcheon for Oklahoma. Back to action. Colin O'Grady up to bat for Oklahoma. Going to try to start Oklahoma off with a rally. Good grab by the shortstop. Tries to throw him out and can't. So O'Grady shot to short. That brings up Caden Repass. Repass struck out last time up. No, excuse me. We've got a new. We have a new one in. It's number 25. That is Christian Duncan. Duncan tries to lay down a bunt, won't go. Second baseman unable to corral the ball. Duncan able to get on base. We'll move O'Grady around. Back to the top of the order. Sorry, that's Jet Carver. Carver has been moved down into the 9 slot. I am off here somewhere, folks. I apologize. Okay, that was Colton McCutcheon a while ago. And somehow I got off on my lineup. So we're at the top of the order, back at the top. Jet Carver just struck out. It's out number 1. Now Manny LaValle is up to bat. We have 2 runners on, and I'm assuming one of them is a repass. Double play, wow. So LaValle flies out to third base. All right, what a great turn of events. All right, here we go. Now we're heading to ball game. Folks, thanks for tuning in. We will be right back with the next game coming up, and it is Oklahoma Blue versus Tennessee. Stick around, more action to come here at Bravado Wireless.